Hello, my friend. I am so excited to dive into these new moon in Pisces horoscopes for you. If you don't know me, my name's Taddy. I'm a professional tropical Western astrologer, and I make videos on astrology, self-growth, self-care, self-love. So if that interests you, please continue watching. Please subscribe. And also, if you don't know, I do offer private birth chart readings so we can dive deep into your birth chart. If that interests you, I'll leave a link to that down below and we can explore your life path, your career, your relationships, your blind spots, your challenges, your strengths, whatever you want to focus on. And I also want to mention I'll be releasing exclusive Venus and Mercury retrograde horoscopes to my VIP members on my Substack. I'll leave a link to that down below once they're released. These are super juicy, super in-depth, really great to know for March in 2025 because honestly, March's astrology is going to be really hectic, but also very interesting. A lot of changes, but also very nostalgic. So really great to note. I'll be releasing a new moon in Pisces podcast episode that goes really in depth on this new moon in Pisces chart for you. So stay tuned for that. Now, I do want to mention this new moon in Pisces is happening on February 27th, 2025 at 7:44 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's happening at 9 degrees of Pisces, 10 degrees if we round up. So whatever planets you have around 9 to 10 degrees, this new moon is impacting those planets. I'm reading off my notes, so just be aware of that. Now, let's dive into what this new moon in Pisces means for you, Pisces risings and Pisces suns. This is your new moon. Now, new moons are all about new beginnings. And for you, this new moon really is this fresh new start when it comes to how you see yourself and your identity. This could be a time when you start a new workout routine, you get a new wardrobe, perhaps you get a birth chart reading or a tarot reading, or perhaps you just go through this journaling process of understanding more of who do you want to become. Now, what's really lovely about this new moon in Pisces for you is you might get some motivation to do something creative during this time, or perhaps go on a really fun date. This could also look like just being inspired to date again if you haven't been dating, or just feeling this emotional pull to express yourself, perhaps getting into a new creative practice or creating something, or really getting in tuned with how you want to express yourself. May this be through a creative endeavor or perhaps an entrepreneurial pursuit. Now, you could have a really lovely, surprising conversation with a close friend or sibling during this time, or perhaps someone in your local neighborhood. This could give you an epiphany around how you communicate and how much you've changed and grown. What's also happening is you're having this lovely boost when it comes to your finances and your home. Perhaps you are feeling a bit more financially secure at home, or you're able to give some money to a family member, or perhaps a family member gives you money. This could also potentially look like investing in some furniture, or just understanding, okay, actually I'm very safe with what I have. I can see this right now. Now, you could still experience a possible trigger when it comes to dating or creativity. Perhaps you are feeling not as worthy as you would like to feel when it comes to a relationship, or you're just feeling as though old wounds around feeling independent or feeling as though you can potentially be seen aren't being recognized. Maybe perhaps someone you're dating isn't seeing you in the way that you would like, or you're just having a little bit of conflict in this area. Just know that this is coming up for you to heal, and it's actually helping you understand how you're worthy just as you are and how lovable you are. So Pisces, I also see you've been really trying to work on bettering your health. You're trying to work and be more disciplined in how you show up for yourself, and this is really paying off. This is a really lovely energy of understanding, actually, I see myself as an authority figure. Actually, I see myself as someone who is disciplined, or I see myself in a new light in regards to this. And this is super, super lovely. This is you really witnessing your hard work pay off when it comes to who you want to be. So I love this energy for you, Pisces. Let me know if this resonates with you down below. I'm also going to pull you a tarot card for this new moon. Okay, Pisces, this popped out twice, so I do think this is a message you need to hear. So you got the Nine of Wands. So this new moon can make you a bit hesitant to potentially trust someone, or you could just feel a bit overwhelmed by a certain situation. Try not to get into your head about this. This kind of looks like you could be in a place where you're trying to seek that motivation. You're trying to seek, okay, how can I feel more confident within myself? Just know that you can make this happen for yourself. Just know that you can put yourself out there and feel this energy that you're craving, that you're wanting. It's okay to be guarded. It's okay to be unsure. But I do feel like this is a sign for you to open up to someone and be more vulnerable and not let past experiences affect your current present moment. I'm really hearing that channeled message for you. You also got take a field trip. So if you haven't been on a trip recently, this is a good sign to get some fresh air, to get a change of scenery, and that's going to make you feel more inspired. So I love this energy for you. Take a field trip, get a refresher, have this new energy come into your life. So I really hope this helps, Pisces. Let me know down in the comments below. All right, Aries risings and Aries suns. This new moon in Pisces for you is impacting your sense of spirituality, mental health, but also how you rest and recharge. What is your connection to the collective consciousness? This is a brand new beginning in this area of life for you. Now, I will say there can be a situation at home that makes you feel extra sensitive. You could feel a little bit triggered by a family member during this time, and this is affecting how you see yourself, your self-worth, but also your sense of worthiness when it comes to your independence or how you are seen for who you are. This is coming up for you to heal. This is honestly a sign and signal for you to nourish yourself and encourage yourself and understand how amazing you are as a person. Really embrace your individuality with this new moon. This is really, really important for you to do. I do really love that this new moon is giving you some really surprising conversations that have to do with your self-worth, your self-value, and your money mindset. So you can make some good realizations of how you're spending your money, how you're valuing your money, but also more opportunities to make more money. This could also look like understanding, okay, how can I make sure I don't tie my self-worth to the money you earn? This is also a great opportunity for you to make sure you're witnessing your growth in this area of life for you. Now, I also really love that this new moon is motivating you emotionally around a situation at home. Perhaps you're being inspired by moving, or perhaps you're getting more support by a family member, or you're just feeling this nourishment when it comes to, okay, I want to take action, and this is what I'm doing for my family, or this is what I'm doing for myself to create a home within my sense of self. This looks really lovely. This looks very supportive. You're just getting this creative inspiration at home that makes you feel reflective of your inner space, but allows you to understand, okay, this is going to benefit my mental health. This is going to benefit my connection to generations before me. So you're having this connection with your family that's very deep, that goes back to previous generations and ancestors. So I love this energy for you, Aries. I really see this new moon for you as this opportunity to witness how you are being disciplined in terms of your mental health, doing practices that really nourish you, that help you see, okay, I'm safe, I'm going to take care of myself in the best possible way. And sometimes that means protecting your energy and isolating it to a certain extent. Make sure you are witnessing, okay, actually, I know if I isolate too much, I am self-sabotaging. Or I know that I need to lean on my friends and lean on community support. You have this lovely, lovely boost when it comes to close friends and siblings with Jupiter in Gemini. So lean on that support and really witness how far you've come, because I do see this new moon for you as being a deeply healing one. And just know you might need some extra rest during this time. I'm going to pull you a card for this new moon. Okay, oof. You got the Five of Pentacles. So if you're feeling isolated, if you're feeling like you're let out in the cold, I want to remind you that you have a beautiful church behind you. So it can feel this way. This is not to be invalidating at all. Just know that it's okay to feel like things are a bit harder than you would like them to be. It's okay to feel this way. It's okay to acknowledge this, to witness this, but just know that you have more power than you think. You have the ability to go within this church and to stay warm and to remind yourself that this is a perspective shift of what's possible for you right now. You have more power to change your life than you realize. And the Five of Pentacles really reminds us that change is coming, but you first have to witness it. You first have to believe it. Okay, so remind yourself of this. You also got plant a seed and wait. So this is a lovely sign to set intentions, manifest, really journal things out and speak into existence what you actually want for yourself. This is the time to do so. This is the time to plan ahead. It will come into fruition, but you have to first get clear about what you want and set those intentions. So I really hope this helps Aries risings and Aries suns. Please let me know if this resonates with you down below, if I should do more videos like this. I'd love to know. Thank you so much for watching. All right, Taurus risings and Taurus suns. This new moon in Pisces is impacting the part of your chart when it comes to community, friendships, dreams, goals, ambitions. This new moon is inviting you to put yourself out there and join a new community event. This is a new moon to really witness, actually, I have more support than I think. I really love this new moon for you. I think you could potentially be joining a group that is very empathetic, that really cares about the collective consciousness. Perhaps you go to a protest to fight for what you believe in. This could also look like having this opportunity to be very creative. Maybe you are joining a creative community that really speaks to your soul, that you feel very emotionally invested in. You have been really working hard and being disciplined around creating this community for yourself. So I do feel like this is a fresh new start in this area of life for you, and you can get inspired by understanding a new goal for yourself during this time. Now, I do want to point out that Mars is lending support for you in this area of life. So a close friend or sibling or your local neighborhood can feel very supportive right now when it comes to your dreams, when it comes to your goals, when it comes to you forming more community. I love this energy. You could just feel very emotionally called to show up for your community in a huge way, or just feeling more emotionally inspired to be there for your close friends or siblings. So I love this. This is refreshing because Mars is direct. So honestly, very, very helpful for you. Now, I do want to give you a heads up though that Mars is also in a square to Chiron and Aries. So we can still experience some triggers. And for you, this can potentially affect your mental health. You could feel as though a close friend or sibling or someone from your local neighborhood makes you feel less worthy than you would like, or you just feel like it's testing you in terms of your independence or being seen. Maybe someone kind of doesn't see you in the way that you would like. And I want you to not take this personally. I want you to see this as an opportunity to heal any deep core wounds when it comes to our sense of worthiness and feeling loved for who we are, feeling independent, and also understanding that this is a sign for you that you are going in the right direction, doing this healing work. So don't ignore these emotions. This is really asking you to remind yourself that you are worthy of getting the rest you need, you're worthy of taking care of your mental health, and you are worthy of setting the boundaries you need to set for the goals you want to accomplish. I do see a really lovely opportunity for you when it comes to your finances, your self-worth, and self-value, and how this relates to your mental health. Perhaps you potentially get a new income stream, or you could just feel a bit more lucky when it comes to the things you own. Maybe someone gives you a gift, or you just feel like you are taking care of your mental health when it comes to money and bettering your money mindset around this time. Now, I will say you could have a really surprising conversation. Now, I will say you could have a surprising conversation in your community around your dreams, your goals, and ambitions. You could potentially surprise someone during this time. Yet, this is actually a really lovely transit where this looks like you could potentially surprise someone or give someone an epiphany, and this makes you feel good, or someone you come in contact with and have a conversation with can give you a breakthrough to move forward and see yourself in a new way. So I love this energy for you, Taurus. Let me pull you some cards in terms of more information on this new moon for you. All right, Taurus, you got the Hanged Man reverse. So I do see you using this new moon to step outside of your comfort zone and to take action. Perhaps you've spent some time this previous month really trying to shift your perspective or to just observe. This is going to be a time when you start taking more action. This makes sense with Mars direct in the sign of Cancer. So I really love this energy for you. Your oracle card is you are always shifting. So I love this with Uranus in your first house. This makes so much sense. This is a good reminder that you do not have to be put into a box in terms of how you see yourself, in terms of how other people see you. You can surprise yourself. You can change, and that's okay, right? I know that with Taurus placements, that can feel a bit scary. Try to embrace this change, but just know that this is a lovely reminder that you are growing and it's okay to be different in terms of this growth. So I hope this helps. Let me know in the comments if this resonates with you, what you think of these so that I continue to do more. And thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you so much love. All right, Gemini risings and Gemini suns. This new moon in Pisces is impacting your career sector. So this could be a time when you start a new job, you could get recognized for the work you're doing, you could potentially leave a position, or you can get a new manager at this time. This looks really exciting. Perhaps you're starting a new work project, or you're in a place where you want to really step it up in terms of your career. I feel like you've been putting so much energy and focus in your career, especially with Saturn in Pisces for you. So this is an opportunity for you to honestly set some more boundaries, making sure you're not overworking yourself. I do see this energy where you could have been just putting so much effort and maybe not fully seeing those rewards just yet. Just know that this will pay off, yet maybe not right away. Yet take some time, try not to burn yourself out. I do say this because the sun is in a square to Jupiter, and Jupiter is currently in your sign. So This just means that you could just feel like you've been pulled in different directions when it comes to your career. This still looks really lucky. I do feel like you can get recognized for some work you're doing. Maybe you get asked to be on a podcast, or perhaps you share some work on social media and it gets well received. This is a huge possibility. Now, if you felt like your finances were kind of rough in the last month, I do see things looking up for you in terms of this. I do feel as though this new moon is actually really beneficial for your finances. You can just feel a bit more motivated to make more money. Perhaps you're putting more energy into this. Yeah, this looks like a lovely emotional inspiration when it comes to this area of life for you. Now, you could still potentially get a trigger when it comes to your self-worth, your self-value, and also your finances. So even though you're putting all this energy into your money, you could still feel like you're in a bit of this scarcity mentality. So make sure you're reminding yourself you're safe, and also know that this trigger is coming up for you to heal. It's reminding yourself to not attach money to your self-worth and self-value. And also, if a friend or community member or someone you know in your network is triggering this, just know that this is just an opportunity for you to see yourself in a new way and to give yourself more love and compassion. I do think this time period for you is actually going to be really lovely when it comes to connecting with your community, friends, and network. So you could just feel more lucky when it comes to your goals, your dreams. You could feel like you get an opportunity in this area of life for you. Maybe perhaps someone reaches out to you about something in terms of a partnership, or you could just feel like your friends are supporting you a lot more during this time, and it's just making you feel a lot more seen. So again, Gemini, this is a brand new beginning for you when it comes to your career and public image. This is the time for you to put yourself out there, be seen, and also just relish in the recognition that you're getting right now. This is the time to really ask yourself, what legacy are you leaving behind, and what does this look like? Do you love what you're doing in your career? What needs to change around this, and what boundaries do you need to set when it comes to this area of life for you? So I really hope this helps. I'm going to pull you a tarot card to get more information. Okay, Gemini, so you could be feeling with the Ace of Wands reverse that you want a passionate new beginning. You want some spark, but you're not receiving that right now. That's okay. It's okay to not have that right now. Just remind yourself of this. You could feel like you don't have as much energy, or you could just feel like, okay, this isn't the beginning I wanted. Maybe perhaps you're wanting it in your dating life, or perhaps you're just really feeling a bit frustrated with not seeing this excitement in your external reality. Just know that this is the time to hype yourself up, to really motivate yourself and do things that nourish your soul. Do things that help you get excited about life. May this be working out. May this be through, honestly, listening to readings or listening and inspiring yourself of what you can be and who you can become. So I love this message for you. You also got the card Gratitude. So try and really soak in what you're creating for yourself. Soak in what you already have. That's going to attract more beautiful things into your life. So I really hope this helps, Gemini. Please let me know if it resonates with you down below. I'd love to hear it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you so much love. All right, Cancer risings and Cancer suns. This new moon in Pisces for you is really a new beginning when it comes to your sense of spirituality, higher education, publishing, and travel. You could potentially be going on a trip or planning a trip during this time. This could also look like studying something new or going back to a previous area of study and diving deeper into it. This could also look like you publishing something and putting something out into the world. This could also look like you really broadcasting something, maybe starting a podcast or being seen in a podcast interview. This is a huge possibility. This also looks like a fresh new start when it comes to any legal matters that you're going through, or potentially starting a new spiritual practice for yourself. Maybe getting into meditation, maybe getting into journaling or doing yoga, doing something that really nourishes your soul. Honestly, I think you're going to feel so much better with this new moon because Mars is now direct in your sign, meaning that you're getting more motivated to take action, to learn something new, to put yourself out there, and to really do more hard things in the best possible way. You're getting emotionally inspired and you're using this to fuel yourself. Maybe you're getting inspired to work out, and this is going to actually help you studying something new or taking the next stage and planning things out when it comes to travel or higher education. Now, you could still potentially get triggered by something in your career. Potentially you are not really feeling as though you are worthy of the work you're doing, or potentially you're getting this message from a boss or mentor and you are not feeling like you're doing the work that you've wanted to do. And I will say, give yourself some grace because honestly, Mars was retrograde for quite some time. So this is a sign for you to kind of heal any wounds when it comes to your sense of worthiness, when it comes to independence, especially being seen in your career. Maybe you're feeling like you're not being recognized for work you're doing. I want you to remind yourself of your wins. Remind yourself of what you've already accomplished. You still have some lovely support in this area of life for you. You still have potentially this opportunity to actually see how lucky you are to do what you love, to actually see how lucky you are when it comes to your mental health and how this connects to your career. Maybe you're seeing like you're having a more flexible schedule and this is making you feel very grateful, or potentially someone in your career is just acknowledging you in a way that allows you to be seen and allows you to witness how you're kind of planning ahead. You're planning how things are going to flourish for you later on. So you're planting seeds for this right now. Now, you could also get a really surprising conversation when it comes to your friends, your network, your community. It's kind of helping you in terms of what you're studying and your broader perspective on life in the world. This is going to give you a breakthrough and this is going to help you move forward in a really amazing way. So I love this energy for you, Cancer. This is, again, a new beginning for you when it comes to what you're studying, what you're learning, how you are seeing your broader perspective on life in the world, and what you want to share with the world, how you are showcasing this. Maybe you're publishing something, maybe you're publishing a website, or perhaps you are really understanding that you need to see a new country or a new city, and that is inspiring you to plan ahead for this. I love this energy for you. Please let me know what resonates with you. I'm going to pull you a tarot card for more guidance. All right, Cancer. So I pulled the King of Cups for you. So I see this new moon for you as being really emotionally fulfilling. You can see your own power when it comes to your intuition, when it comes to feeling your emotions, learning how to regulate your nervous system. I love this energy for you. I think you're going to really witness how far you've come with this new moon. And honestly, just embrace everything you're feeling right now. I know this can be a bit of an emotional new moon, yet I do think this is going to give you this lovely, lovely opportunity to see life in a new way. You also got What Are You Waiting For? So if you felt like things were delayed, again, with that Mars retrograde in your sign, they were. And now is the time to take action. Now is the time to put yourself out there and to go full force. Do not burn yourself out, of course. Please pace yourself, but I do see this as a good sign that if you've been hesitant or it's been harder for you to take action, this is changing for you. Embrace this motivation, embrace this energy. I love this for you. Let me know if this resonates with you down below. I'd love to hear it. And thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you so much love. All right, Leo risings and Leo suns. This new moon is a brand new beginning for you when it comes to your healing practice, when it comes to your investments, your loans, and shared resources. This is an opportunity for you to potentially pay off some debt. This could also look like getting more information around any past hurt and pain and really heal through some deep core wounds. You've been really disciplined when it comes to this. You've been really trying to either potentially work on your subconscious beliefs around what's been holding you back. This is also an opportunity for you to kind of heal and feel everything and also see how you have more resources than you think. You could also potentially just share a really vulnerable, intimate moment with a partner. May this be a romantic partner, business partner, or friendship. This could have felt really healing for you. Maybe it's been harder for you to be vulnerable and expressive. So I do think this new moon is giving you this opportunity to get closer with someone. Now, I will say there's a potential trigger that comes up for you with this new moon. You could feel as though an educational pursuit or a publishing pursuit or a travel situation, and potentially a partner or relationship is really not showing up for you in the way that you thought. And this is impacting your ability to be seen. Maybe a relationship is not really helping you feel very excited about this potential opportunity in terms of your publishing pursuits or travel plans. I want you to keep this in mind. This is coming up for you to heal. It's reminding yourself that you're worthy of your desires, you're worthy of being seen, and you're worthy of putting your work out there and publishing and sharing your voice. Now, you could get a lovely surprise when it comes to your career. This looks really, really uplifting. You can get a breakthrough, and potentially you can just feel as though the conversations you're having around your investments, your loans, your shared resources, or any past hurt and pain that you're still healing from is inspiring you when it comes to your career and how you want to change things in your career. You are getting this really, really lovely boost when it comes to your dreams, your goals, your ambitions, your community and network, and how this relates to what you're publishing or broadcasting or travel plans. So there's some lovely support here by your connections and how this is kind of inspiring you for what you want to accomplish when it comes to with your bigger purpose in life. So again, Leo, this is such a lovely new moon for you to kind of deeply reflect on past family patterns, but also what you're still healing from in terms of past generations. I do feel like there's this connection to ancestors and a connection to what you're still holding on to from the past that you need to forgive and let go of. Remind yourself of this. This is honestly a beautiful new moon for you to really witness how far you've come in terms of your healing journey. I do want to pull you a tarot card for this new moon. All right, Leo, you got the Tower reverse. So, oof, okay, this could feel like an emotional breakdown. Okay, I want to prepare you for this. This could feel a bit destabilizing. You could just feel like things are crumbling, and this is an emotional release you need to process. This is going to be helpful for you. You could just feel like you need to rebuild what gives you emotional stability and what this looks like for you. I will say this breakdown is going to lead you to the breakthrough you need. Okay? So even though things can feel a little bit messy, things can feel a little bit more emotional, things can feel a bit more like you don't know exactly the path forward, that's okay. Embrace the unknown and lean on the support you have. Your oracle card is make the best out of it. So try to make the best out of the situation. See what is working for you. Focus on what's working for you, because that's going to bring in more of that amazing, abundant energy. So make the best out of the situation. I know these cards aren't exactly what we love to hear, but understand that things are starting anew for you. And I do still see some really lovely opportunities for you when it comes to connection and support from your friends. So I love this energy for you, Leo. Please let me know what resonates with you, what ends up happening for you down below. I'd love to hear it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you so much love. All right, Virgo risings and Virgo suns. This new moon in Pisces is a brand new beginning for you when it comes to your relationships. May this be a romantic relationship, business partnership, or friendship. This looks like you are potentially getting this new opportunity with a certain person. Maybe you are just celebrating how far you've come in a relationship. This could look like meeting someone new. This could look like getting into a new business contract or deal, or just feeling as though you have more emotional support from a friend. I will say if you're in a relationship, this could potentially look like getting into an official relationship with someone or getting engaged or married. If you are not at that stage, this could just be talking to someone or just getting a new perspective on what you want in a partner. Now, a potential trigger can come up for you when it comes to your community, network, dreams, goals, and ambitions, and how this relates to your investments, loans, and healing practice. So just know that this is coming up for you to heal. This is not to be concerned about, but this is an opportunity for you to see that you're worthy of being seen and to see that you're worthy of the independence that you're craving. However, I do see this lovely opportunity for you when it comes to your investments, your loans, your shared resources, and being intimate with someone, and how this is benefiting you when it comes to your career and public image. Perhaps you're witnessing how your career is allowing you to invest more when it comes to your finances, or you are able to share more publicly around anything that you've been healing from, or you're able to share more publicly about your healing journey in some form. Perhaps you are really showing the public that you are opening yourself up and being more vulnerable online. I do think you're going to get this lovely surprise when it comes to a relationship and what you're thinking about when it comes to travel plans, publishing, broadcasting, or higher education. So potentially a certain relationship is inspiring you and giving you a breakthrough of what's possible for you when it comes to this. Maybe you plan a trip with someone, or potentially you are getting a breakthrough around something you want to publish or study more of. So this is a brand new beginning for you in terms of your relationships. This is also a time for you to understand which relationships, this is also a time for you to see and witness which relationships do you need to set more boundaries with, and what does this look like. This is also a time for you to see and witness which relationships are really there for you, and how can you just feel more renewed and emotionally supported in those relationships. I do want to pull you a tarot card for more guidance. All right, Virgo, you got the Devil card. So this is a card to remind yourself to not get obsessed over a relationship, to not hyper-focus on an expectation around a relationship. This is a card to release any unhealthy attachments in this area of life for you, and to kind of understand, okay, it's okay to embrace other aspects of myself. It's okay to love other aspects of myself. I highly, highly encourage this, but I also see this as making sure you are not repeating any unhealthy relationship patterns, the ones that you are aware of, and understanding, okay, how do I need to change this in my life? How do I have to approach this relationship differently? Do I have to pull back my energy? Do I have to have a conversation? Do I need to set a boundary in some form? This is a good reminder of this, but I really see this as making sure you're not obsessing over something. You also got, it's okay to feel feelings. Okay, so just know this can be a bit of an emotional new moon. It is a Pisces new moon. So it's okay to feel everything. Embrace this. Love yourself through this. But I really think this is an opportunity for you to purge anything that's holding you back and purge any stuck emotions that are within your body. So I love this message for you, Virgo risings and Virgo suns. Please let me know in the comments if it resonates with you, if you enjoy these, if I should make more of these. I'd love to know. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you so much love. Okay, Libra risings and Libra suns. This new moon in Pisces is a brand new beginning for you when it comes to your day-to-day routine, health, and schedule. You could potentially get a new day job during this time. You could potentially get a new pet if you've been thinking about this. You could also potentially really start something new in your day-to-day routine. Maybe you go to a new coffee shop, or potentially you start a new workout routine and you're just feeling a bit more inspired based on this. Now, if you felt like you were exhausted, it was hard for you to do the work you loved, it was hard for you to show up on social media or show up in terms of being a manager or putting the work in for your legacy, this is because Mars was retrograde in your 10th house. So Mars is now direct for this new moon chart. So I do feel like you're getting this emotional inspiration to take action, and this is going to really help you when it comes to stepping it up in terms of your career, stepping it up in terms of being seen, but also the work you're doing every day. Now, I will say the work you're doing could still potentially trigger you in some form. Maybe a certain relationship is not seeing the work you're putting in, and this is kind of hurting your feelings. Potentially you're not feeling worthy of the independence you're craving, or potentially a relationship is not really valuing you in the way that you wish they were. I will say this is coming up for you to heal. It's reminding yourself you're worthy just as you are. You're worthy of what you are doing, and giving yourself that self-reassurance is going to help you so much in this process. A relationship is giving you this lucky, lovely boost when it comes to your travel plans, higher education, and spirituality. So potentially someone could want to travel with you, or you could just get inspired by studying something new from someone you know. This is also just feeling very connected to a friend overseas, or just feeling as though your communication work that you're doing is really benefiting your relationships and how you're showing up in them. Now, I do think you're going to get this lovely conversation when it comes to your day job and how this is impacting your investments, your loans, and shared resources. This could also look like having this more vulnerable, intimate conversation, and this is giving you a breakthrough around how you are showing up for yourself, how you're showing up for yourself every day, and what this would actually help you with when it comes to your routine. All right, Libra, I'm going to pull you a card for this new moon of what you need to know. Okay, Libra, you got the Knight of Cups reverse. So we'll say someone specifically might not be showing up for you in a loving way that you wish they were. This is the time to show yourself that love, show yourself that compassion and empathy. This is the time to prioritize self-care, rest, and know that if you're feeling emotionally defeated, this is a part of the process. And yes, it's good to take accountability of what you can do, but sometimes you can't do anything in this situation and you have to surrender. This is a card of reminding yourself that the more you pour into your own cup, the more you can show up for other people, and the more you can see that all around you. You can see that love around you. So remind yourself you are so loved for who you are. You're so lovable for who you are, and prioritize that emotional fulfillment for yourself. Your oracle card is Reflect. So take this time to journal, to meditate, and to really understand how can you dream bigger? What is the best case scenario? Write this down. I'm really hearing this message for you, but I really see this as an opportunity for you to kind of really understand how your relationships are reflecting your own deep insecurities, but also the beautiful things you think about yourself, the beautiful love you have for yourself. We are all mirrors, so I think you're going to really see this externally with this new moon in Pisces. So I love this energy for you. Please let me know if it helps you down below. If this resonates with you, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear about what's happening for you. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you so much love. All right, Scorpio risings and Scorpio suns. This new moon in Pisces is happening in your dating sector, your creativity sector, and it's giving you this fresh new start in this area of life for you. So this could be a time when you have more creative inspiration. You could want to go to more creative classes. Potentially this is dance or a pottery class, or doing something like painting or drawing, or doing something that really nourishes your soul. This is a time when you could want to express yourself in a new way, or potentially you want to share your authenticity in a new light. I love this energy for you. This is a more emotional healing process of showing up for yourself and sharing what you've been building for yourself in this area of life. You've been getting disciplined in this part of your chart, so perhaps you're just kind of sharing this with the world in some form. Now, because this affects your dating life, this could also potentially be meeting someone new during this time, or just getting more excited to go on more dates. This could also potentially look like, okay, figuring out who do you want to date, and if you're in a relationship, maybe perhaps you are just reconnecting in a new way. This is also a new beginning if you have any children, so potentially you learn something new about your children, or they tell you some information from school. This could also just look like you kind of witnessing the discipline you've had to kind of put in place to have these children, and understanding, okay, how can I better show up for them in a new way? What does this look like? How can I still be emotionally supportive and also know what the boundary is for them, and teaching them about this in some form? Now, a potential trigger can come up for you when it comes to your day-to-day routine, health, and schedule. Potentially a day job can bring out a situation when it comes to what you've been publishing, what you've been broadcasting, or a potential trip you've been planning. So maybe you don't get the vacation days that you wanted to, or you broadcasted something online and it's not getting the results you exactly want. I do see this changing for you. I do see this really just being an opportunity for you to make sure you're not attaching your self-worth to this, and reminding yourself you're worthy of being seen, you're worthy of doing the work you love, you're worthy of creating a routine for yourself to better your health. So remind yourself of this. But you do have this lovely support when it comes to your day-to-day routine, health, and schedule, and how this impacts your investments, your loans, and shared resources. So potentially a partner is really showing up for you, and it's giving you more time to actually really handle any day-to-day tasks you need to handle, or to really put in the work in your day job. This could also potentially look like just feeling more inspired by your investments, or putting in a new investment, or just having a more vulnerable conversation with someone you're close to. So this is really, really nourishing for you, Scorpio. I do think a certain relationship, though, is going to really surprise you in some way and give you a breakthrough around any dating patterns you have been experiencing. This could also look like getting a breakthrough from a coach or a mentor. This could also look like getting a breakthrough around how you are showing up creatively in terms of things. So I love this energy for you. I think this is a really exciting new moon for you. This is going to feel really, really good, especially because Mars is direct and Mars is your chart ruler. So this is an emotional new beginning that helps inspire you to take more action in your life and helps you feel more nourished and taken care of. I'm going to pull you a card for more guidance on this new moon. All right, Scorpio, you got the Three of Pentacles reverse. So I see this energy as you potentially having to let go of a certain friendship, maybe a relationship that hasn't been as supportive of you. This might not be a dramatic let go. This could just be you pulling back your energy and not focusing on it. I do see this as you maybe potentially not loading too much on your plate and realizing, okay, this is not in my capacity anymore. I need to take a step back. I can't overwhelm myself. So be proud of yourself for this and just listen to your intuition on this of who this is or what the situation is. If it doesn't spark that excitement and joy, reconsider it, especially because of this new moon in your 5th house. You also got to be clear about what you want. So this is the time to call in what you desire. Set intentions, really manifest and dream big about your desires. It's really important in terms of this new moon in your dating sector. Write down what you're looking for in a partner, and if you have a partner, write down what you want to happen. Write down what you want to take place. Even if you're married, this could just look like, okay, I want more date nights, or I want more connection, or I want to have more time for ourselves. Whatever this looks like, be clear about what you want. This is so, so powerful to do right now. So I really hope this helps, Scorpio. Please let me know down below. I'd love to hear what's been happening for you, how this resonates with you. I'm sending you so much love. Take care. All right, Sagittarius risings and Sagittarius suns. This new moon in Pisces is activating your home sector, meaning that this is a brand new beginning for you when it comes to your home and family. You could potentially be moving or redecorating at this time. This could also look like learning something new about your family. Perhaps you get a new roommate or something new happens to a roommate. This is also you potentially wanting more downtime for yourself and wanting more time to reflect on what family cycles are you breaking? What do you still need to learn about your family? So this is a powerful new beginning for you. I do feel like this is going to feel really inspiring, and it's like a very deeply, deeply healing part of your chart. So you are getting very motivated by your investments, your loans, and shared resources at this time. You've been doing some really deep healing work when it comes to past family pain and how this is affecting your current home life. So I do feel like you are reflecting on perhaps past family patterns and what your parents had to go through and how this is still impacting you now and what you're healing from. I do feel like you're going to feel a lot better with this new moon because Mars is direct, which is great. Mars has been retrograde for so long, so this is honestly a very nourishing new moon for you. Now, a potential trigger can still come up for you, especially when it comes to intimacy and vulnerability in a relationship, especially when it comes to dating or creative expression. This could also look like a wound around not feeling seen or not feeling like you can be independent when it comes to your creative practice. This could also look like having some wounds around investments or loans or debt. However, this is coming up for you to heal. This is honestly a good opportunity for you to see how have you been really aiding yourself and helping yourself in this area of life. How have you actually been seeing this has been to your benefit? This is actually super supportive for you. I know this can feel uncomfortable, this can still be a bit emotional, but really witness your growth and progress and keep doing the healing practices for yourself that are very nourishing for you. May this be somatic healing practices, meditation, overnight affirmations. I have some of those if you're curious and interested. I'll leave a link to that down below. Yet I really see this new moon for you as this lovely opportunity to get emotionally involved with what you want for yourself and your desires. Now, you do have this lovely boost when it comes to your relationships and dating, perhaps, even though a potential trigger can come up for you, maybe you are getting more inspired by your friends or you're getting more inspired by the person you're dating and you're able to work through it. You're seeing, actually, no, I feel very loved and supported or you're feeling more excited about the possibility of who you could meet during this time. This could also look like more inspiration for a creative practice or a creative partnership, or someone just inspiring you and letting you think differently and think in a different way in terms of what work you want to share with the world. Now, you could have a really surprising conversation when it comes to your home and family and how this relates to your daily routine, health, and schedule. Perhaps you have this conversation with a coworker about your home life, or perhaps you have a conversation with someone from your family and how this can potentially inspire you to change something when it comes to your workout routine, health, or schedule. This looks really helpful. This looks like a good breakthrough when it comes to this area of life for you. Now, again, I do think this brand new beginning for you is taking place in terms of your family, in terms of your home life, and witnessing what's possible for you, witnessing actually there is more possibility of me creating a home that is emotionally nourishing and emotionally inspiring for myself. So I love this energy for you, Sagittarius. I think you're going to feel a different way about what home means to you with this new moon. I do want to pull you a card for this new moon. All right, Sagittarius, you got the Star card. So I feel like this new moon is actually this lovely opportunity for you to follow your own path in life, to do something differently, and to find fulfillment in places you don't expect. It's okay to carve your own path. It's okay to do things differently. But I do see this card as a chance for you to be more vulnerable with someone and also to lean on your community and find people who love you for being authentic. So I love this message for you. We also got reflect. So this is the time to kind of just reflect on past family patterns, but also what you want for yourself, how you are showing up for yourself, and understand that this new moon allows you to dream bigger. You are worthy of your big dreams. Remind yourself of that. Take some time to process, to journal, to not rush through whatever you're experiencing. So I love this message for you. Please let me know in the comments if it resonates with you, what ends up happening for you. I'd love to hear it. I'm sending you so much love. Take care. All right, Capricorn risings and Capricorn suns. This new moon in Pisces is impacting your third house. So this is a brand new beginning for you when it comes to your close friends, siblings, and local neighborhood. This could be a time when you express yourself in a new way in terms of your communication. You could also be connecting to your close friends in a new way. Potentially you visit a new place at this time, or you go back to a previous local neighborhood that you once knew of. This is a huge possibility. Yet I see this energy for you as you showing up for a friendship or someone that you have an emotional bond with, and this kind of creating this opportunity for you to see how you want your inner circle to look like and how do you want it to feel like. So Mars is direct for this new moon chart, which is really lovely, very supportive. Honestly, this looks like you are feeling more emotionally invested in your relationships. You're feeling a bit more inspired by your relationships, and it's helping you see which emotional bonds you want to keep and which ones you need to set more boundaries with. I do want to state that. Now, you could potentially get a trigger by a certain relationship, and it's bringing up some old wounds when it comes to family patterns, when it comes to feeling worthy of being seen, feeling worthy of your independence, and feeling worthy just as you are. This is coming up for you to heal. This is honestly not a bad thing. However, it can feel hard, it can feel a bit emotional. However, you do have this lovely boost when it comes to your family and your home life, and how this is actually benefiting you in terms of your day-to-day work, routine, and schedule. So this looks like maybe you're getting more support in your daily work, potentially a coworker or someone you talk to every day is really motivating you when it comes to your home life. And this is inspiring you to see what's possible for you in terms of how you want to feel at home, what family feels like to you, what you want to change in this area of life for you. Now, a close friend or sibling could give you a breakthrough when it comes to your dating life or your creativity and self-expression. Maybe you visiting a new place kind of gives you this breakthrough that you've never intended, but has been inspiring you to take a different approach when it comes to dating. This could also look like getting more creative inspiration for an entrepreneurial project or getting more creative inspiration for expressing yourself in a very authentic, grounded way. So I love this energy for you, Capricorn. Again, this is a brand new beginning for you when it comes to your inner circle, how you communicate, how you express yourself. I do feel like this is a new opportunity for you to express yourself in a very dreamy, emotional, sensitive way, and also just having more deep conversations with the people you really care about. I'm going to pull you a tarot card for more guidance with this new moon. All right, Capricorn, so you got the 10 of Cups. So I really love this energy for you. I think this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful new beginning for you when it comes to what's possible for you in your life. I think this is going to inspire you to see how you can picture your future in a different way of what you really want in terms of your happiness, what this looks like, and how you can see your family life in a different context. So this is honestly a very joyous card. I think you're celebrating with this new moon, and maybe you're showing up for someone else, but it's helping you witness, okay, I'm going to do things differently, and that's going to help me with my own happiness and my own definition of happiness. You also got, yes, you can. So I love this. If you've been holding yourself back, if you have been questioning yourself and not knowing what to do, this is a good sign to remind yourself doubts are always going to come up, but you are capable of what you want to do. You are worthy of what you want in your life, and this is your sign to take action on it. So I really, really hope this helped. Let me know in the comments if this resonates with you and what's been happening for you, if I should make more videos like this. It really helps me out. And thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you so much love. Take care. All right, Aquarius risings and Aquarius suns. This new moon in Pisces is a brand new beginning for you when it comes to your self-worth, your self-value, but also your finances. So you could potentially get paid during this time. Maybe you get a new income stream, or you're just seeing your money mindset in a new way. You've been really trying to get disciplined when it comes to your money. Maybe you're trying to set aside money in terms of your investments, or you're trying to plan ahead for your future of what feels more stable for you. Yet I see this new moon as more emotional motivation for you in terms of your day job and your routine, and how this can benefit you in terms of your finances. This is because Mars is now direct in the sign of Cancer, and if you felt like you've been exhausted in your day-to-day routine, it's been tiring for you, you just felt like you've been putting in so much work in your day job but you're not seeing the benefits of it, this is changing now, because with Mars direct, this is going to help you stay more motivated in terms of your emotional expression when it comes to your day job and when it comes to the routine you're creating for yourself. However, some old wounds can still come up for you around your day job, your routine, and health, and how this impacts your close friends, your siblings, and your communication. So definitely be careful with your words during this time. Know that these wounds are coming up for you to heal. So even though you could have some sensitive conversations around this, or things can feel a little bit more tough, just know that this is an opportunity for you to not tie your sense of worthiness to what someone says or to tie it to a close friend or someone in your inner circle. However, I do see this new moon for you as being really uplifting and inspiring in terms of your dating life, your creativity, and self-expression. You could be going on more dates during this time or checking out new places in your local neighborhood that have been inspiring you. This could also look like just feeling more love and support from your close friends and siblings in a different way, or just having more conversations with them that allow you to see and get motivated again for what you want to do for yourself and your desires. Now, you could potentially have a surprising conversation or breakthrough when it comes to your home life and how this relates to your self-worth, your self-value, and your finances. Maybe you are reflecting on your money patterns and how this relates to your family patterns, how your parents thought about money and how this is still impacting you. And this could actually help you move forward and potentially heal anything that's still lingering on in this area of life for you. So again, Aquarius risings and Aquarius suns, this is a brand new beginning for you in terms of your self-worth, self-value, and money mindset. Make sure you are celebrating your progress and reminding yourself you're worthy of the love you desire, you're worthy of what you want in your life, you're worthy of your big dreams, especially with this new moon in Pisces. Now, I do want to pull you a tarot card for more guidance on this new moon. Okay, Aquarius, you got the Ace of Swords reverse. So this is a time for you to take time to emotionally process. And if you've been overthinking a lot, this is a time period to purge your ideas, purge what thoughts you have onto paper, journal things out, and remind yourself that you're safe. Remind yourself that you may want a new beginning in terms of some communication with someone or a new beginning in terms of how you speak and put yourself out there. You have this ability. You are stronger than you think. Yet I do think this new moon in Pisces for you is actually this opportunity for you to really reflect internally of what you actually want and reflect on how can you show up differently in terms of your communication. This is important because Mercury goes retrograde in March, so I think you're going to revisit this topic, yet take time right now to kind of just process what still needs to be worked through internally. The internal work starts first, and then you can see this externally. Now, your oracle card is ride the wave and see where it takes you. So embrace this, embrace what comes up for you during this new moon. And I love this card. I think this is really surrendering and going with the flow and witnessing, actually, let me see what comes into fruition. Let me see what's possible for me. So I love this energy for you. Please let me know what resonates with you. Let me know what's been happening for you. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you so much love. Take care.